Donc nouvelle vidéo l'équipe pour l'épisode 4 je crois. Ouais, épisode 4. Les gars, oubliez pas les pouces bleus, les commentaires et je vous dis des gros bisous.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man. And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia. Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler.
Oh, c'est en cage.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner. These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles. You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. Down opponent and a double axe handle smash. When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't take off. Oh! Peter Maivia now with the upper hand. Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the animal out here. Tagged with a punch.
Ah, le frérot, la spéciale, moi je connais très bien.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated. The animal has no idea what to make of Maivia. Nothing fancy there. He's looking to climb the steel cage now. From the top, diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Ooh. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up. Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles. Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui. We've seen that Steele isn't above using a foreign object to gain. And you know what's next, guys? Oh, break in half. Is it enough? Is it enough for Peter Maivia?
You cannot waste any time when you start the climb.
We're going to have a disaster very soon. The animal has to...
J'avais pas choix, je crois.
Strong kick out late into the match. What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
Oh, oh, le bully, ça va s'énerver. Eh ben non, le bully, ça va se calmer 2 secondes.
Now starts to fight out with some punches to the gut.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Il fait quoi? Il me bouffe. Il me bouffe.
Hackenschmidt bite.
Wow. My goodness, calm down.
Il me bouffe. Sale dalleux.
Vicious right forearm. Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the
Powerbomb. Powerbomb.
Powerbomb. He's pulled back down mid-climb. Situational awareness seems to be lacking late in the match. Once more, setting it up. Oh, that might have just broken something. No way Steele's coming back from that. Oh, right to the throat. Ooh. Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief? Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anawa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body. Right to the leg.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable.
C'était un beau combat avec le rond pour le combat de son de con.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the high
Attends, contrôle. Ouais.
Chief.
Fine.
Nice scoop slam.
Voilà, ça c'est fait.
George the Animal Steele.
Ah, j'ai pas mon truc là.
In fact, he lost the match by count out to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage. He fails to connect. Ooh, oh.
Alors, ah, les gars, regardez. Ça me drop.
Just dominated the animal with that one.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in? A stump puller. All kinds of pressure and pain being inflicted on the leg by this hold.
Hey, tapping out.
Oh bah j'ai gagné. Oh bah c'était pas longtemps. Oh c'était pas compliqué.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight